This dress isn't a Stella McCartney, it's a Walmart, and only cool ones will get that reference.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole.
Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, or our channel, the channel, whatever. So today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is my tattoos and my tattoo journey. So I have quite a lot of tattoo videos on here. I will have some playlists, links, whatever, in the cards, I think right here. So if you want to see previous ones, check those out. Eventually down the line, I may do like a tattoo tour, just kind of talking about all of them, just to have it in one video, but I'm not entirely sure since I do have all of them in their own video. But today we are going to be talking about my latest tattoo. So I will insert pictures and stuff all throughout this, so just be looking out. But this is my newest tattoo. I think it's fully healed. I think it's safe to say it's fully healed, and I also think it's safe to say this is one of my favorites. Like I've said before, all of my tattoos have some kind of meaning to me, so I hate to say that one tattoo, or I love one tattoo more than another one, or that one is my favorite more than another one. So usually my favorite is just the last one that I get, and this one is no exception. So to talk about this tattoo, this was done by an artist who I discovered on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Amy Tattoos. And how I discovered her was I was looking at different tattoo shops like out of the vicinity of my city where I am, just because I normally go to one girl and I love her to death, but I also want to try to collect pieces from other artists that inspire me, or that I get a good feeling from. So I was like, let me venture out a little bit. And I noticed this studio posted this artist that did these adorable pet portraits, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need one of those. And it just so happened that she was going to be in fairly recently when I found her. So I was like, I need to get an email to her right away. So I sent her an email. I was like, I love your work. I would love to get something. Here's a picture of my cat, which I'll talk about her in a minute. But here's a picture of my cat. Here's about the size I want. One thing about her, she has a very detailed thing like on her Instagram of what all she wants you to email, which I really like. So I told her all the information that she needed, and then she got back to me and she said, that is so adorable. Yes, I want to do it. And we talked about the different things that I wanted added to it, and then a couple of days before my appointment, she actually sent the design just for us to go over. And I stopped and I gasped when I saw it. And I was like, do not change a thing. I love it. I want it right now. Let's do it. And then we got into the studio, and she was so cool about, looking at my arm. She said, let's try this placement. She made different size stencils, different arrangements, and let me look at them in the mirror and try them out. And then we put a stencil on, and I was like, that's perfect, let's go. So she did the tattoo in 3 different waves, which I appreciated because, well, we'll get to that in a minute. But she did the outline first, and then she went in with the main color. So she did the outline, we had a little break, and then she did the big color pieces, we did a little break, and then the last one was just doing those annoying white highlights and other touches that we needed. And then she took pictures from it, and she told me, she said, I'm not joshing you right now. She said, I think this is my favorite cat portrait that I've ever done. because she said, I love the face. And everybody in the studio that came to look at it, they were like, oh my gosh. And one guy, he said, that is the most expressive cat I have ever seen in my life. That is so cool. And then this was the final result, and it is actually on her Instagram. So pain level of the tattoo, it's weird. It didn't really hurt. I told her, I said, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it tickles. And she said, what? I said, yeah. I said, I don't know how else to describe it other than that. She said, I have never heard anybody say that before, but it was almost like irritating. It didn't necessarily hurt, but it was just the place, like where I had my arm placed and where this was at, it was just irritating, kind of like an itch almost, that you're like, ugh, go away. But yeah, so I'd say 3 for pain, but more irritating than painful. Like I've kind of, well, not really. This one's more in my arm. I was going to say I got my outer arm done, and this one didn't hurt at all, almost. But this one was more toward the inner part of my arm. So that's where it got really spicy, more towards like here and down near my elbow ditch than any other place. But so let us talk about who this tattoo is. So this is a portrait of our 3rd cat that we have now, 4th overall. Her name is LiliBeans. We got her at the animal shelter. Her name was Beans. Like the shelter had her named Beans, because I don't know if you can see on here, but just one paw is multicolored. The rest of them are all black, but just her right front paw is multicolored. It is so adorable. So we knew that we had to keep Beans, but we were binging The Crown at that moment, and so we kind of took from Lilibet and called her LiliBeans. So that's where we got her name from. But I knew that I wanted her portrait because, like they said, she has the most expressive face. Like her mouth is just so cute. Like, look at that. But yeah. And then also I knew too that I wanted to get her paw, because originally I was just wanting to get a tattoo of her paw, but then when I saw this girl's work, I was like, yeah, I need to get her portrait. So I asked her, I said, if there's any way, I would love to incorporate her paw, but if not, I understand, it's no big deal. But she did right here. It's in a little heart, and I just think that is so cute, and I love the little flower details on it. Like, honestly, this is a showstopper. It's like, bam, look at that. But yeah, I love this. I am not really scheduled, but I've asked her to do another one of my cats, and she said that that would be a dream come true for her. So hopefully that will be soon. But I think to end this video out, I'm gonna go get Lily so she can meet you all, because I don't know if she's been formally introduced or not on here. So all right, so this is LiliBeans. Say hi. Hi. I'm so sorry. I know. Wait, show him your paw and then you can go. Show him your paw. You don't want to show him? Look. She's gonna be mad at me now. She's fine, by the way. Like, I don't want people on here saying that I abuse my animals or anything. She just hates to be held. But I don't abuse them or anything. In fact, she sleeps with me every night at the foot of my bed, and I pick her up like that all the time. So anyway, besides that, so I think she did a really great job of encompassing her personality, her little feet and everything. And I just love this tattoo so much, and I can't wait to add. I told her that I'm wanting to make this arm just like my cat sleeve. So put all of my kitties on here. I do have my original two, which again, I have a video on this. Yeah, so I have those two. These were done by the artist that does all of my other tattoos except for this one. But yeah, I just want to add and make this my cat sleeve. So hopefully all of my different kitty cats will be on here. I've got four more to add. We have 6 cats now. So yeah, I'm slowly turning into, well, not a crazy cat lady. I want to be the woman on the Aristocats. Like, that is my lifelong dream. Some is, you know, a job. Some is to be a mother and a housewife. Mine is to be the woman from the Aristocats. Like, I want to leave all of my personal belongings to my cats. But yeah, anyway, I will hopefully be doing a video where I introduce all of my cats. So, you know, I may not put Lily through that again though, because she may hate me for a while, but I just want to introduce them. Some of them you've seen, like Barge in my room. Penny's really good about that, and Gracie is another one that's done that. But there's a couple of others that you haven't really met before. I did have one on my bed. But anyway, that was a long rambly video to talk about this beauty. If you want to see my other tattoos that I have now, or ones that I'm going to get in the future, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification to find out when I decide to post. Also, you can check me out on Instagram. You know, I'm a lot more active on there than I am on here because it's just easier to post, but I am trying to get more into the shorts here on YouTube when I can. And with all of that businessy stuff out of the way, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. There's your paw. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.